Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? If you're a new subscriber, please don't make it your last. Kindly subscribe to my channel and like my video. If you're an oldie, thank you so much. Thank you for always coming back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so in today's video we'll be talking about why I quit makeup or quit being a makeup artist while achieving this look. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So in today's video I'll be talking about why I quit being a makeup artist, why I do my makeup. Yeah, I know some of you guys must be thinking, she was a makeup artist. Yes, I used to be a makeup artist when I was an undergraduate student. That was way back since 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And I kid you not, it was fun while it lasted. Alright, so keep our lips. I'm gonna keep my lips moisturized. I am gonna keep my lips moisturized. Okay, duh. So yeah, when I was an undergraduate student, I was a makeup artist, and that was how I was seeing small change in school. I was using makeup to see small change in school, you know, live the baby girl life and all that. And if I'm being completely honest, I made money then. At that point in my life, I made, for someone at my age, I was making some real good money, and that actually felt very nice. So I schooled in University of Benin, Uniben. Okay, I'm going to go in with my primer, my facial primer, because my skin is very oily. I have an oily skin. So I'm applying this on my T-zones and my brows, because these are the places I get oily easier. Okay, so after applying my facial primer, I'm going to go in with my foundation. This is going to be an easy to do makeup. So while I was in my 100 level, yeah, I'm going to go in with this foundation, this Zickel foundation. When I was in school, when I was a makeup artist, I was using more of Zickel foundations because their product was really nice. I just got this one of recent, and I want to try it out to see how it would look like. So with my beauty blender, I'll just keep dabbing in, dab. Yeah, so when I was in my 100 level, after my 100 level second semester, I decided that I was going to learn makeup, right? Because I really loved, even before I became a makeup artist, I really enjoyed doing people's makeup. When my neighbors then, my lodge neighbors then, whenever they wanted to go out, maybe for their matric or something, I would just be begging them, let me do your makeup, right? So it was at that point that I knew that I want to be a makeup artist. Do you get? It was at that point I knew I wanted to be a makeup artist, and I went for it. I think then I paid around 30 to 40k to learn how to do makeup, if I'm not mistaken, right? Just makeup, nothing else. My classes ran for 1 month, right? At first, it was not funny. I will not even lie to you. Okay. This foundation is foundationing, okay? So as I was saying, it was actually not easy for me to transition and become a makeup artist then, right? I was a student. I just officially welcomed myself as a makeup content creator living in Nigeria. When I actually started this, sorry, we're going to digress a little. When I actually started this recording, NEPA took light. That was around 9. I had to go wash my face, sleep, and they just brought it. This is currently 1 a.m. in the morning. Wow. Okay. I give it up for this Ezekiel Pro Powder. Thumbs up. They are still in the business. I mean, imagine leaving the industry for like almost 2 years. And what is almost 2 years? It's been more than 2 years, and coming back, and then this foundation is still dope. Woo! Okay, so as I was saying, I really enjoyed my days as a makeup artist, right? I made money. Oh. I will not lie you. I made money at a very young age. I was making crazy money. I was traveling around Lagos. I didn't have an online clientele, right? Not so much. So majorly the people that knew me then were my fellow students in school as of then. So I'll be going in with this blush. It's not a powder blush, it's a cream blush. So I was making money. The people that knew me then majorly were my clients. They were students, right? And if you know students, students, they everywhere, far and wide. They could literally be in University of Benin, but some of them came from Abuja, some of them came from Lagos and all that. I was making money. Whenever it's time to party, some will hire me. Whenever there are pageantries, whenever they wanted to take photos and something, some of them would prefer to hire me, right? I had some really good students that were my customers, yes. Even though the money, I was not charging so much like any makeup artist now in Lagos would charge. But I kid you not, then the amount I was charging was small. And accumulating it for me as a student then, it was something. No, I'm not even going to that. It was really something, right? So that was it. So these students, they kept on introducing me. I also had a girlfriend. She's currently in Korea. She is a photographer. Before she left, right, she had a studio. Bless your soul, my baby girl. I miss you so much. God knows how much I miss you, right? So she also would refer people. Maybe at her studio, someone wants to do their makeup and they don't have a makeup artist. She will call me that like money. I will come out too. I will come out and come and do the makeup and then go back in. So that was basically how I was doing it as a student makeup artist then. I did people's makeup in Anambra. I did in Imo State, right? I did in Enugu. Oh my God. These are bringing some memories back. I did in Enugu. Again, it was madly stressful. It was crazily stressful. I had my makeup chair I had my makeup box, I had my lights. I would be the only one to carry them. I did not have a car or anyone helping me. I wasn't even rich enough to hire an assistant. More Jesus. I saw a girl, my back would hurt. My back would hurt like crazy. Hey. So I'll be using this Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer to apply my concealer. I'm not even sure I have an actual concealer at this point. And I'll be using this flat brush to apply it. Okay. So as I was saying, it was not easy at all. Carrying all those things, my back would hurt. Like my back would be very hurting me, my waist, my legs, and I was carrying it to travel, right? Sometimes it's not all the time you get to and then I'll blend in. It's not all the time. It's not all the time you get to a place where someone would help you. There are some places you have to trek and all that. So those are part of the challenges I was facing as of then, as a young makeup artist in Nigeria, right? Well, at some point, I was getting a little bit used to it, but who gets used to suffering? Tell me, who gets used to? It was very stressful. Nobody ever gets used to stress, right? So that was it for me. That's how I will finish these jobs. I will come home and I'll be tired. I'll be so tired. Like, it may make I pass out. Like, I will just be extremely tired. So fast forward to 2020, I graduated from school, right? Then, guess what happened? COVID happened. We were on lockdown. Then I moved from Benin to Lagos. When I initially moved from Lagos, I was living with my cousin's wife, right? I wasn't living alone. I was actually living with my cousin's wife. So you can see. And then we were all on this lockdown. And no customer, no clients and all that. So I was basically feeding off of my cousin's wife's pots and all that. God bless their soul for accommodating me as of then. Then I came to Lagos. The first few jobs I did in Lagos, I was stuck in traffic. Now, I just came to Lagos. What did I know when it comes to Lagos traffic? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know anything when it comes to Lagos traffic at all. So Lagos traffic used me to learn work. There was a job I left for. I left in the morning for that job. Let me not say in the morning, because the job was supposed to be an evening job. I left around 1 for that job. By the time I was able to get to my destination that day, it was around 6 p.m. before I would be able to do the makeup and then come back home. I was very scared. It was my first time doing a makeup work in Lagos. Never have I, done makeup job in Lagos before. All the other makeup jobs I was doing in Lagos, I wasn't really going to see the client or, moving over to the client's house to go and do these jobs, right? It was this particular one that was the first. So I was scared. I did the job and I came home. I came home very late that day. It was not even funny. I didn't even find it funny in any way at all. But we moved. The second job was a friend of mine. It was her birthday, right? I was doing jobs, sha. I was doing some work, sha, in Lagos, but you know, it will not be like when I was in Benin. Because when I was in Benin, I had people that know me. I had people that would refer people to me. Do your makeup with SDO, because the name of my platform then was SD Artistry, right? So they'll be like, oh, do your makeup with SDO. That girl is good though. But in Lagos, who knows me now? Who knows me? And I couldn't even afford to get the store in Lagos. I don't get money. Let us all be telling each other the truth. I don't get shishi. I can't afford Lagos shops as of then. So I had to get the thought of moving this makeup career in Lagos, and I liked Lagos. I didn't want to go live in any other state that is not Lagos. See, I didn't want to live in any other state that is not Lagos. I wanted to live in Lagos, but I couldn't establish properly here in Lagos, and it was not really nice. I will not lie to you. It was not okay. So a point came, I had to completely stop. Everything about makeup was paused. No clients, nobody to do their makeup. And the place I was staying, I can't be telling people to be coming into the house all the time. It's not my house. I was not living alone. I was living with a family, right? So one time I thought to myself, okay, since we can't get clients here in Lagos and nobody to work with, even models, where do you want to work with the model? Maybe if I had searched, I would have seen. But where do I want to work with the model? In my cousin's house? Their kids. It didn't just seem right to me. I know my sister-in-law might have agreed then, but the truth still remains that it didn't sit well with me, Jared. Kids are there. They want to have their privacy. And then I'm bringing in clients into their house. Do you even know if they want to have a client base in their house? Like, do you even know they need that extra people coming into their house? I was living in someone's house, please. I didn't just want to like piss them off and all that, because it didn't make sense. Sometimes people want their privacy, right? You cannot be, it's not waiting they do you, they do them. You cannot be using your own to be spoiling their own. So I needed to like respect that no matter what. So as I was saying, I needed to respect the family I was living with. So it's not everything that you would just, you know, do anyhow. Sometimes you have to show some respect. Then I now decided at that point that, okay, maybe this makeup thing is no longer working out well for me the way I was expecting it to work out. So I was like, okay, let me move the ministry to online. Let me be teaching people makeup. Remember, I was still not living in my own house. Where would I see money to afford makeup? Lagos houses. That's how I decided to move online. I'll be doing makeup like this. I'll be trying to like get this makeup thing right, filming myself for the first time. You know, I was not really being a makeup artist then in school, I was not really doing my own makeup per se. If you know, you know. We don't really do our own makeup. So filming myself for the first time, that was quite hard. That's how after filming, when I'm now trying to edit the video, the voice of the kids will be making noise in the video, and the whole thing will just be useless. Ha! I was like, this is another challenge. This is actually another challenge. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? So for my under eye, before I set it, I would love to blend it again. That's how I was like, how are we going to do this? I can't be telling the kids to shut up. right? There are some days that I would get them to maybe stay in the sitting room, watch their cartoon and all that. But then I was more or less like their aunt, their nanny too, because I was helping out with taking care of them. Sometimes they want me, and I can't just wake up and say no, get out of the room, right? Even though sometimes I will be like, oh yeah, no, go away. But then they will still come. Chisom, I want to stay with you. Chisom, what are you applying on your face? Ah, Omo, I couldn't handle it though. I couldn't handle it. Like, how many times did I even go through this? I I I just aborted the mission of teaching makeup at home immediately because I couldn't handle it at all, right? I was like, okay, I'm going to pause on all these things. When I get my own place, we'll continue. So that's what I did. I paused on it and I waited for myself to get my own place. Now guess what? In 2021, I traveled home to the east and I had a major skincare outbreak. Another excuse, right? Then I started moving more into skincare, right? Because if there's anything that made me study biochemistry in school, it was because I felt when I get into biochemistry, I'm going to know more about skin. I became acne prone at a very young age. Right? And it was a thing of worry because my mom didn't know so much of what to help me do or what to do. Please remember, I'm filming this. The time is 1 a.m. So it's the security people that are blowing the whistle. So you're going to hear more of that. So my mom didn't really know so much on what to do. So she just left my face like that because she didn't want to do something that will hurt me later in future. But then I'll now have multiple colors later in life. So this woman decided that the best thing is for her to wash off her hands off anything that has to do with my face and leave me be. That was a mistake. She shouldn't have done that. But it's fine. So growing up, I decided to find my way. We needed to push acne away. I'll be using this palette from Lydia Stanley. Yep, I loved her. She inspired me a whole lot. Did I just say I loved? I still love Lydia. So I'll be using this particular shade and this shade for my blush. So if there is anything that made me study biochemistry, right, it's because I was looking at getting into cosmetic science. Because Nigeria does not have a course called cosmetic science, then so I had to go with biochemistry. That biochemistry course is so hard, but thank God though, we are here, we live to tell the story. So that's how I fell into the hands of biochemistry. He was not a good lover boy to me, Sha. He was not a good lover boy to me. And with hope that I was going to, find more solution to what is wrong with my skin and all that. My mommy wanted me to do nursing or pharmacy. I didn't want to do any of that. I didn't. I don't really enjoy being at the hospitals. So I didn't want to be so much in the healthcare system. Even if I was going to be, I wanted it to be in this cosmetic science or biochemistry world, right? Which my mom didn't, as of then, it wasn't making sense to her. Because what are you talking about? So that's how I got into biochemistry in my university days. So I just finished setting my blush. I'm going to go ahead to use this palette from BH to set my contour, right? So yeah, Now, as of 2021, I was like, okay, let me now start doing this online makeup thing, teaching people makeup online and all that. Guess what? I started having a crazy acne outbreak. I couldn't even apply anything called makeup on my face as of then, because my skin was getting clogged. Remember, I went home. So over here in Lagos, I already knew some clinics where I could go in for my facials, get my facials done and all that, and still look good. But in Anambra, I didn't know anywhere. So I was more or less very scared to allow just anybody to touch my face, because I've come a long way with that face thing. I know where I was coming from as a child, growing up and having a lot of acne, right? And I know how much it has also cost me. So I didn't want to mess it up at all. And I didn't want anything to mess it up for me at all, right? So that was how I was now waiting. I was telling myself I'm going to wait. Whenever I get to Lagos, I'm going to go to this clinic and do my facial. Baby, that's how my face almost scattered for no reason. And I was not able to do makeup in 2021. Another silly excuse. I think I'm good at giving excuses. Nonsense me. That's why I didn't do makeup in 2021. We rested. Fast forward to 2022. I still didn't do makeup because the acne was still there. And if you know, you know. If you're acne prone, let us be honest with ourselves. If you're acne prone, actually, the first thing is not covering your acne with makeup, right? The first thing is actually treating the source, the root of the acne, then start doing your makeup. So I don't know if I've ever abided by any rules before, but you see this rule, I just don't know. I just don't know. Crazily, I was abiding by this rule like mad, and it didn't make sense. To a reasonable extent, it didn't make sense that I was abiding by it, because it was stopping me. So if you notice my YouTube channel, then I was doing other people's makeup, but not mine, because I was struggling with acne, right? And I didn't want to be applying all these on my face with the acne. Now I still have the acne. It's not like it's completely gone, but I don't care. I don't care. It's stopping me from getting my money. I don't care. You're going to do this, okay? So it's not like it's completely gone or something, or I figured out. One thing is that this acne will always come because I'm acne prone. I was not born to have a fresh face. No, my sebaceous glands are not nice, so I have to live with it. So that's how I gave another excuse, and I was not able to do anything in 2022. Fast forward to 2023, I have decided. Now, this is 2023, right? But guess the month in 2023, December 2023. I have now decided that it is now time. It is time for me to embrace and stop giving excuses. Does that even make sense to anybody? I don't know. So I'll go ahead and draw my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, this is actually not off camera. We are going off now. So yes, we are back. So brows is done, all simple and cute. I don't want to do much for my brows, so I will go in with this same palette from Lydia and do one or two things for my eyes. Should I let me apply this a little bit, just a little bit, so much. So yes, December 2023, I have decided to come back online with the pimple, with all the crazy excuses I have been giving since. I am back to teaching makeup online. Okay, I wasn't able to accomplish that or become a full-time makeup artist. I've always loved makeup, be it doing it for people, doing it for myself. I love makeup. I love makeup. People that know me, they know. And all those why I was not doing makeup, guess what? I was upgrading, I was improving, I was learning new things. I kid you not, the way I just drew my brows wasn't even the way I was taught, right? But every day I kept learning absolutely new things from the gram. So yeah, especially the gram, I was learning new things, and it was easy for me to understand these things I was learning because I have already been in the business. Do you get? It's not like I'm a newbie. If you're new, you might find it difficult to like learn very fast from all these posts that they make on the gram. But for me, it was easy because I already know the basics, right? Yeah. So yes, that was how I stopped doing makeup for a very long time. The last time I did someone's makeup was a year ago. We were going for a dinner, I and a friend of mine. So I decided to do her makeup and I did mine. And even that one, it was crash. I just did something, like, not like I went all in because we were already late, and I just did something, and then I allowed my face to breathe because all this while, I kid you not, I was not even doing makeup for my skin. Okay, so this is it for the eye look I'll be wearing today. If you know me, you will know that for my face, I love my makeup very subtle, really, really subtle. Ooh, something is itching me somewhere. Okay, I love my makeup very, very, very subtle, right? So I don't like plenty serere, especially when it comes to my own makeup that I'm applying for myself. I don't do too much at all. Never have I. Okay, blend over in. Blend all that in. So this is basically the reason why I stopped being a makeup artist. I don't get money. 1, 2, I didn't have a clientele base. 3, I was coming up with excuses that I had acne. So I allowed that prevent me for the longest time from doing what I wanted to do, right? But now we're not doing that. We're not allowing that happen. So I'm going to go in with this powder palette from Fira. Okay, So one way or the other, I still hope that this makeup industry will favor me one way or the other. My best powder when I was a student makeup artist then was none but the Ezekiel powder palette. They did magic with that powder, forget it. They did a lot of crazy things with that powder palette. A bit touch up for my brows. Just a little bit, nothing. Now there are a whole lot of ways to do brows, and I can't wait to teach you guys how to do all this. It's going to be fun, like so fun. The key to a clean makeup is blending. Blend away. There should be no harsh lines. Just keep blending. Blend as much as you can. There should be absolutely no harsh lines, right? So I'm not doing lashes for this look. I'm just gonna wear my natural lashes, which I'm going to apply mascara on. So I'm going to go ahead to do my mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. So I would now do the last blending, because I've literally done my lip, my brows, my lashes off camera. Remember, the key to getting a flawless makeup is blending in, blending. Okay, no matter what, keep blending, right? There are a whole lot of things I actually don't do for myself whenever I'm doing makeup, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to do them. For example, I really don't like wearing highlighters, but I'll be doing that today. So don't want to do much. One thing I like about this highlighter is that a little goes a very long way. Okay. Just a little. That's enough. Blend out excesses. And one other thing again, why I really don't like makeup, my face is very oily. So in recent times, I've been seeing this anti-perspirant produced by Soap Pro. I hope to get it someday for myself. Okay, so I'm back to doing makeup, and by the grace of God, I hope I stay consistent. Let's get my edges done, because what's a beautiful girl without her edges, right? I should have laid my edges before doing this whole makeup thingy, but it's okay. It's not like it's too bad. So I'll go into touch up my brows again. Nothing too serious. So I can actually use this as my day-to-day glam look, you know, whenever I'm going out, for anywhere I'm going. Easy peasy, nothing too much. And yeah, touch up my highlighter. So yeah, I'm done. So basically, this is the reason why I stopped doing makeup for a very long time. I know a lot of you will be wondering, why did you stop doing makeup and all that? This is basically the reason. I didn't have so much money, right? That's number one. I couldn't rent a space for myself. Two, the place I was living, if I were to be living alone, I would have considered allowing my clients come into my house, but then it wasn't my house, and yeah, I wouldn't do that in someone else's house. It doesn't make sense to me. So I decided to pipe low on the whole makeup thing, and that's how piping low has gotten to years and months of not making money off of makeup, right? But now I hope I've come to stay. So this is not going to be, let me make it more glossy. This is definitely not going to be my last video here. So if you enjoyed watching me create this look while talking about why I stopped being a makeup artist, kindly like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's going to really help me a lot. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay? Mwah. Bye.